Like usual, every single stream I have to freaking do this right here, which is really, really stupid. I have to go back and forth, do that, and then after I do that, then everything decides to work from there, which is really, 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 really dumb, to be very, 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 very fair. I do not know why, but it does that. So I'm still having issues trying to get, controller to actually be on, you know, computer, wired, I have to keep, it's on Bluetooth, but I'm trying to charge to the controller right now while I'm playing, so that's at least that. Today we have a lot of things we have to do on stream, which is mostly gonna be all, dealing with that pesky Archon Quest that is really ridiculous. The one that's super ultra extra mega long that just takes so much fluff and time because like you are not allowed to do literally anything but, which like I said kind of gets on my nerves because it's just a long thing. Like I'm really just for the longest period of time just like unable to do anything, so it's kind of just a little bit of a frustration with that one specifically. That's another thing, like, when it comes to, like, using the Bluetooth feature of the controller, it's just, there's a good point of this thing not working, where it just, like, freezes, and it's just like, it's kind of annoying. I wish I could just, like, have it work plugged in like I used to do on the old setup, but now with the new motherboard and all the new connections and whatnot, it's a struggle. It's kind of cool that I can actually, have, it could be Bluetooth. I can Bluetooth things to my computer and from my computer to things, but like right now, it's a bit of a struggle. It's just a bit of a struggle. But I gotta go to the teapot and then, oh shit, Razor needs to talk to me. And then I will be able to go and do the Archon Quest, which is gonna take forever because it is just hours of just bullcrap. Which is kind of just a bit of an annoyance, to be honest. Let's collect all that, because I need that. Go talk to... Oh yeah, that's right, I also got these, which should be all those for this week, as well. Don't want to switch realms, because I like the realm that I'm in right now, so let's just go back and see. Did I... Don't tell me I did that already this week. I was supposed to hold on to those for next week. Son of a bitch. I think Goro has something to talk to me about in the dog park where he's with the dogs.
Hello. Looking for me?
Yeah.
I want to guard for you.
So you want to guard the house?
Yes. Guard house. Guard home.
Guard house, guard
this
home?
Place, your home. I come here only a guest. But you are my Lupacall.
What?
So here is also my home.
What the hell was it?
I want to guard home.
There's... What? You are my Lupacall? Is that... I'm his master.
Then, no matter where you go, if there is danger, I will come quickly.
No, Razor. You need to protect all the canines in the area. You're a canine master. You master the canine doggy park over this way. Look at all the dogs. We got more dogs. We got a couple... We have a dogs over here. We have the fops right there. Look at all the dogs. And a squirrel. Being ridiculous. Look at all the dogs. All the dogs. All living much better lives than Hassan's. Okay, I actually have to leave now. Okay, so let's go this way. And once again, because I'm an absolute nobody, it's kind of okay to make, jokes about, oh shit, the fucking mission's gone, fuck. But yeah, I know what I gotta do when it comes to, like, the game. It's just, it just, you get stuck doing it, and it gets annoying. Because you gotta basically just, like, stay on doing it for, like, an hour or two doing nothing but, and to be honest, it gets on my nerves because I don't want to be sitting here for like all that time. Was he this way or the other way? Oh shit. What is she doing here? What is Skirk doing with Dory?
Huh? Isn't it Skirk?
That's what I mean. I'm kind of like, what?
Deceiving her? What's Skirk doing here in Notcry?
I do remember her saying something about knowing Dory, but...
Exactly. And Dory's here too. We should go up.
Well, my. Such an exquisite radiant exoskeleton. Come, let me take a closer look, so I can make sure to offer you a fair price.
Oh, please no, Skirk. Just
Take a
watch.
seat and rest
Watch
a
out,
while.
Skirk. She's
If you
gonna...
have anything you'd like to eat or drink, I'd be more than happy to.
Let's not waste time. Just tell me
Yeah.
how much you're offering.
Of course. Just a moment.
It's just not... It's a bit scary, because you should not trust Diona,
Not so much
Dory,
as a
at all.
scratch.
Dory is just a...
Even the very best bounty hunters would struggle to retrieve a radiant exoskeleton of such quality.
I like Skirk, but I don't like Dory.
Dory!
I came to look around Notcry and thought I'd take the opportunity to make
Yeah.
a little more.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes, my most valued customer is already acquainted with my most valued customer.
Whoa. Dory, shut the fuck up. That's rude. So you lied to me this entire time that I am not your most valued customer. Bitch.
Is Paimon hearing things?
Naturally, my most valued customers are equally valued. So you both
Right.
receive my most
Right.
expensive
You
enthusiasm. Please
Don't you dab on me, you money-hungry bitch. Fuck you.
You've gotten stronger.
I don't like
Seems
Dory.
you haven't
You can probably
neglected
tell I do
training
not like
since your
Dory.
last
Dory
met.
is a fudging cunt. She is a cunt. I don't like her.
I see.
Well, if I wasn't, you
How
know,
you been, Skirk?
okay with, you
When I
know,
last saw you,
the current
said vaguely
you know,
aside how we'd meet again.
social economic
Well,
system that we
so
run
quickly.
with,
Was
you
it
know,
quick?
I would be going
It's
after
felt
her
like a
for
very
being like a
long time
capitalist
to
pig.
me.
But, you know, I'm making money in
My
that
life
system anyway,
experience
so I
wouldn't
can't really
change until
complain.
But as for you, you were at a pivotal point in your
Excuse me, dear.
Because she's
customer.
basically one that would be
After
like a
careful
billionaire, kind of
consideration,
like
I'm prepared
being
to
like,
offer you
yeah,
6 million
I'm
more
a
for
billionaire,
these
but I
radiant
exactly know how
exoskeletons.
everybody else is, like how everyone's world is, how everyone works and stuff. Like I just know everybody is so okay with me being a billionaire. It's like shut the fuck
I
up.
assure you that this is the fairest possible price.
We all know how
I'll be
you
able to
got
sell
there.
a single item for
Skirting
700,000
freaking
or so.
laws,
When it comes to
minimum
buying
wages, screwing the little person,
I'll take half of that in cash.
making probably a
I
really
won't be
good
staying
product, and I'm
long,
just
so there's
complaining
no
for the
point
sake of
carrying
complaining.
around more money than I need.
But when it comes to her, no.
As for the other half, give it to these two in the form of food or supplies.
Of course.
She
of
a
course.
bitch.
Here's your Mora. Please do stop by again.
I just don't like Dory. Like I said, I just
I'll
stop
be going then.
making
Until
those
next
poses, Dory. You little bitch. I don't like Dory. Dory can go suck a fat peen. Let's go with peen. Fat the peen. Yes. I don't like her. She's a cuntwaffle. I can talk. I can go.
Won't you stay for a chat? Oh,
That's just how she is. Sweeping.
hey, that reminds Paimon. You haven't forgotten her somehow? Even though you've done lots of business together before? What's the deal with that?
Huh? What do you mean? The all-knowing Lord Sangama Bay keeps every customer near and dear to her heart. Fine, if you must know, she's not really my customer, but rather a guest of Miss Alice, my supplier.
Who?
Miss Alice introduced her to me, and now she drops by from time to time to do business. She's the
Miss
perfect
Alice?
customer. She always brings quality goods and
Whoa, that's one suspicion.
ridiculous. A strong, mysterious customer like that who brings me valuable items? I practically worship the ground she walks on.
You just want to make money off of her, Dory.
Divine Bazaar is a fair and reputable
No,
business.
no, it's not.
Now, I
No, it's
promise
not.
I'll
No, you
supply
aren't.
with food, so it's about time 3 million mora. What can I find that's worth 3 million mora?
I'm not gonna complain on what I just got either. She might be a bitch, but she does know how to give me free stuff once in a while. I'm not gonna complain then. Never mind. I was gonna be complaining the entire time about her, but you know, now no, she actually gave me some good stuff for that. So yeah, yeah. I can't really complain. Well, I still could. What are you doing, Flint? I'm getting distracted. I'm off topic from where I need to be right now, which is to be fair. Probably not, Flint. Probably not.
Well, hello.
Hello.
This is certainly a most
How
joyful
are
encounter.
you?
Seeing you lifts my spirits after a somewhat disheartening trip. I wouldn't say anything's them. I recently learned of a collector in Nosha
Collector
who, due
in
to
Nosha
financial
Town.
concerns, has been obliged to offer a pair of ancient coins for sale.
Really? Is that so?
I'm told she's a little eccentric and doesn't reply to letters, so I came out here myself to see if I could arrange a deal. I needed to come to town anyway to pick up some supplies, so I thought I'd pay her a visit on the way. Unfortunately, it's just a little hobby of mine. Everyone has something that tickles their fancy, am I right?
For me, it's old coins and gemstones.
Time is the best
Interesting.
filter. Anything, the style, pattern, and condition of a coin convey a lot of information.
Well, considering he's from like the
They can
the
tell
Fey
you, for instance,
race.
how many moons it has seen before finding its way into. Think about it. A coin may have passed through 10,000 people's hands.
He's
brought
not
them happiness
wrong.
or sorrow, and witnessed a multitude of moments in their lives.
He's not wrong on
The
that.
weight
That's
of time it
that actually
contains
is true.
far heavier than its appearance would suggest. These coins have been stuck in my mind these last few days. What do they look like? What stories can they tell? If I can't
I have
meet
an old
this
coin.
collector, I fear all desire to return home shall desert me.
I have an old coin as well, so I can understand. And a gem. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's somewhere. I just don't know where I put it. That's not that. That's not that. That's gold. I have it somewhere. That's completely different gold. Was it here? No, this is this stuff. This is not it. Those are my flint stones. I don't know where it is. Huh. I had it somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I have an old coin somewhere. Was it in this? It might be Banana Panda. Was it Panda? No, that's jewelry. Well, where did I put it? I'm gonna have to look for it. It might be in a different box. I don't know. I'll probably have to tear apart my closet to find it, because like I had an old the bloom, and is like, well, I could actually do a show and tell right now and just like show off my gold doubloon, but no.
Look at me, rambling on.
Well, it's not
about
gold, it's like a
coins without
silver
thoughtful
doubloon, but I
friend
don't know where to
standing
put
by
it.
my side.
I'm also not directly in center of camera. Yeah, no. Well, now we're in center. Actually, no, we're not. We're still not in center. This is gonna piss people off if I don't get centered. There we go.
Let me
Now we're in
think
the
of a more-
center.
Ah, yes. Recently, I purchased a beautiful azure gems. I was told it was once embedded in the sword of a champion duelist at
Really?
the court of. That's exactly what I thought. Whenever a merchant starts waxing lyrical and weaving tales, it's usually a sign that they don't have faith in their
True.
wares. Fortunately, I'm very good at appraising a gemstone's true worth. Eat, please. allow me to invite you to my residence once more. I have a feeling you'll appreciate the gem itself. And you may well find my valuation of it quite interesting too. I'll be waiting for...
Good, that'd be kind of fun.
Another antidote. Yeah.
Wait, where is it? Do antidotes all... Okay, they do. They do count for this encounter point stuff. I was kind of worried about that. You know, like... Do they really... This is travel encounters, so that is that. I am definitely meeting a lot of people now. I'm getting all the notes I need. Ooh! Alright, so I got more of that to do. So I've met with almost everybody, but I do need to get more notes in there as well. Oh, that's right, I also have that. That one's gotta stay. I can't do that right now. That's all gotta stay where they are. Okay, so where do I need to go? And if there's not, then is there another person in the area that I can speak to today? I've already talked to 3 people today. It would be very good to talk to another person or two if that is a good thing to do. So I can continue the antidote book as well. I don't know how long antidote book will be around, but you know I can still do it. Be very good. But I probably should just like focus mostly on doing that Archon Quest, because like I gotta get it done, especially before YouTube changes their terms of service to a point where this game becomes impossible to play or on stream, and several other games become impossible to play on stream. Why I say that is because YouTube decided to change one of the rules that basically prohibits microtransactions in streams and videos, as well as graphic violence. As for graphic violence, that means more like Mortal Kombat's not going to be able to be played. Probably Grand Theft Auto is going to get banned. A lot of bad things could be happening very soon, just because YouTube is deciding that they need to police more people with their content and not, you know, actually police the root cause of a lot of problems because they're fucking stupid, which could probably get me banned on their under new terms of service by calling them fucking stupid, I guess. I don't fucking know, but yeah. Oh yeah, yep. I had to do this. Okay, so here we go. At least I didn't have to watch that massive cutscene again that, you know, started this whole freaking thing.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Because it was gonna be very, very annoying just to be
Since you
doing
guys
that
are on
whole
this way,
start
would
cutscene
you
again.
mind telling us what you got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here.
We still got slightest idea of what's going on here.
Moon's marrow is. How do you?
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon, and one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds Flames.
Huh?
Really?
Are you
Makes sense.
serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about?
Yep, that makes
Your
sense.
surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it, but the more I thought about it, the more
It
I
makes
realized
perfect sense when
the
you look at
signs
her.
had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire.
Fire.
It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me. Consume. Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first, I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand.
I thought those were
For
gloves.
instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power
So I can
and the
hear it still.
corruption of the abyss. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug of war.
Oh, sounds intense.
I was listening to it the whole time, but I was trying to get a charging cable on that was gonna be longer and better.
Moon or the iridescent moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question.
Paimon's got a question.
The crimson moon that the Karians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right?
Something like
Which is one of
that?
the three moon sisters. Does that mean that the Karians were to the crimson moon as the frost moon scions are to the frost moon?
So
Yes.
much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, still, even with
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar.
Like, now that I'm
in your
doing this
presence.
on a day when I am not gonna be
When I looked at
absolutely
you,
busy, or that I
I
have like
felt I
an
could see
hour and a
that
half period of
mysterious red
time to
moon
like
in the
listen to
corner
this,
of my
I
eye.
can literally just sit here and
Your
listen to
flames.
them just chat
I
and
saw
tell
its
me
broken
details of the
image,
storyline, and I'm
surrounded
happy
by
about
a
that.
strange black
I can't
aura.
stand it when you're getting like
Well, I
exposition
appreciate
dumped
that you
on
kept it to
and you only have so
yourself.
much time, so you have to
Much
skip
about
through the
Crimson Moon is still a
exposition.
mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody.
Yep.
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back, for the iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more
Daddy's gonna
powerful
be
than
more
before.
powerful.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Daddy's gonna be more powerful soon.
Get what started?
When I first became a harbinger, the jester gave me a book called Harry, also known as Leobranto Inamorata. You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era.
Okay.
Setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also in the Crimson Moon era.
So,
So
okay.
the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
That's
Beyond the bounds
not
of this
very
world?
good.
For real?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement.
Oh,
They made
wonderful.
These children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon. The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and the book leaves
That's
much unsaid."
Kind of fucked
But
up.
I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
That's a bit
That
fucked up.
explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it... There's no fireplace here! Do you see a
chimney anywhere?
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames
Well,
between
yeah, that makes
two
sense, okay.
worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within me.
So you
Those
have to
burned away
go
by such
inside me
flames leave behind a
and
kind
come.
of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the... In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part.
The hard part's making you come.
Is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. So I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your open. Very well. Then I'll open.
Traveler,
We'll do
spare
this
me
for
a
you,
little more
Daddy.
moonlight, if you would.
Spare me a little of your moonlight, would you?
Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances.
Let's go. Let's go.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms. By fire severed, by fire renewed. I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
Well, there we go. Oh, a fiery stairway to another dimension. Let's go. I think we can do this. A fiery stairway to another dimension.
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it.
I sense a sinister gloom inside. But I feel that I am about to meet an old friend. Who...
That's not scary, no.
Seismic changes often begin with small windows of opportunity.
Bye, Daddy. Bye, Daddy. We'll see you in a little bit, Daddy. Let's go. As we go up the throes of the fire stairs, we will figure out. Okay, we actually just run up these. Okay. So there is nothing else we have to do. All we have to do is just literally walk up the stairs, and it is all we have to do. I was assuming there was going to be about a little bit of jumping and, you know, doing other things, but no. No problem with any of that.
I sense your presence and crave you death and rebirth. Wait, why are you? You have crossed over from another world, transcending fate itself.
What?
I have no right to.
The hell are we doing? Is this the birth canal?
Well, there we go. Now we're in another universe.
Hey, look up at the sky. A red moon. This must be the spot, right?
I think so, Paimon.
Is that the abyss?
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon.
Careful. There's something spooky about this. Paimon's right.
Okay. Well, now we're in the we went through a tunnel, a fire and redness. It kind of was like, you know, we went inside the nave. You know, we walked around Daddy. You know, we went inside Daddy, I guess. And then now we're gonna be going after the moon.
Alabina,
The other
did you tell us
moon.
that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon.
Yeah, there's gotta be a different
How is
reason.
that possible?
Can I actually go this way?
I can.
Never mind, I can't. There's an invisible wall, so that makes perfect sense. Always with the invisible walls, never let you do what you want to do. When is this party set up?
What are you gonna tell me if there's a specific party?
I'm guessing I'm gonna get like usual. Okay, I can't do that. Okay, so I have to do the quick setup guide. I could probably keep it Hyperbloom team right now, or I could switch it up. I could switch it up and just go like pure power, do like a bit more icebreakery things. But then again, I don't have her fully set up yet either, so like adding her and then Navia together would probably not work just yet until I actually get her a decently set up weapon and decently set up artifacts and traits at the moment, because she's not set up at all at the moment. So it probably would be better just to stick with my main 4 like usual and just like go on with it. It should be fine. It should be fine. Hyperbloom team should be fine.
Should be okay.
Try to not waste all my Hyperbloom right now.
But make sure I take down all of them. Kill them all. Kill them all. Leaving no hilly-chilly alive. Kill them all.
Oh, there's
Just like
oh.
I thought. It was only a facade.
Yeah, it's just a point of view. We were looking on one side, so that is that. It takes all that time.
Feeling lucky? Feeling lucky?
Yeah, these guys are gonna go down pretty simple and easy.
This one's got your name on it.
You could not wait for just a second.
No.
Oh, I like that. I like that. That was a good one. I like that. That was a good one. Okay, now it's going to be the point in time where I'm gonna start either probably making mistakes and probably fuck it up, because this is a little bit platformy, and I do like platformers, especially while intoxicated as fuck on alcohol. But you know, this is gonna be one where we're just gonna be like usually just completely sober, and then just be lucky enough to get through the platform pretty simple and easily. If this was Destiny 1, I would have died. Destiny 2, I would have died at some point. And if this was Crash Bandicoot,
I would be losing my mind.
alright, we got this guy. Dick shot.
Umbrella warfare,
Dick shot.
yes.
Come on, Mr. Dude.
This one's
Dick
got
shot.
your name on it.
You suck.
Balls.
Dick shot. Give me your chest. I want the chest, you bastard. Oh, let's go up the stairs now. We have a lot of things to do now. Don't know what we're supposed to do today, but you know we're supposed to go in here. We're supposed to do something in here. Like grabbing the moon and bringing it down or something.
Huh? For real? That's way too high.
No, we can
There's no
fly.
way we'll be able to reach it.
No.
Paimon, you can fly.
I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh, there's a butthole.
There's some kind of weird shadow over the
We
water.
gotta go in the butthole.
Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort.
So,
Let's check it out.
Paimon, how do you know that we're supposed to go there? Okay, yeah, no, this is where it's gonna be. Okay, let's get a running start.
I believe I can fly. Fuck this step right there. Just go fucking around. We will make it right now. What the hell are these guys doing?
Oh, they see me and they're just like, "Yep."
Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Huh. If we could
I was
find
not
it,
trying to
we
do
could
that
find
second
some
one, but you
clues.
know that's fine.
That's fine.
What? I didn't do that. That was by accident. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to fuck up the butthole.
Hey, look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms might be the...
Thalindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
Thalindis.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Okay.
Is that Rere's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice here? Oh,
Yeah, what was she? Yeah, they were saying that she's researching
I
something.
think she was studying this strange space.
The Abyss has made this space extreme. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood.
Okay.
Moaning
Hello.
moon, oh, lifeless damsel, weeping on
Thalindis.
mountain crest,
What are you on about?
mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest.
Is that where you're gonna be laid to
Of all
rest?
people,
Thalandis?
to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson
Blech.
Moon space. Is it a
Pizza.
coincidence?
Gotta love pizza. Pizza just comes back and haunts you once in a while. At least it's not as bad as like a hot dog. Hot dog, when it comes back. No. Hot dog is a no when it comes to coming back. From nowhere.
Oh, some more hilly chilies.
That guy's just smashing a rock. He's just chilling, dude. He's just smashing something.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Oh, sorry, bro. I didn't know that you were gonna be coming around real quick. I'm sorry. You're just mind your own business, smacking a rock to the base of a tree. I could have just let you keep doing that, but I didn't let you do that. I'm sorry right there. That's not very nice by me.
Oh, looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again.
Yeah, you gotta shoot it with another one.
Nearby.
That makes perfect sense. You know, you just gotta go to another one and shoot it with another one. Shut my dude.
Name on it.
Fuck it.
Well, with Rob.
Would've been very, very nice.
Ow!
Torn to oblivion.
Usually works.
I wasted it, but you know, that's fine.
I didn't really go with the Hyper Bloom on that one. I should, if I wanted to, I could have pulled up Fiorina and like pulled Fiorina out and that and get that set up, but nah.
So what do we do?
So we basically just have to undo the taint from the machine with another machine that will then do undo the taint on the butthole of purpleness. I don't know why I'm calling it a butthole, but you know.
It's kind of weird looking. It's becoming less of a butthole now.
I wonder what color it's gonna change.
I see.
Oh, more
So the
Flonondis.
moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking. If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
What madness are we talking about? This is madness! What is the madness? I don't even know. What? I don't even know anymore. The butthole, the lake, the scariness of. Roger.
Okay. Oh no!
Okay, I don't. Also, so this one I can purify by touching it inappropriately, and then it works, and then we shoot the other gunk away, and then the butthole disappears, right? No, the butthole just becomes pink. Okay, it goes from purple and black and purple to pink. Nice.
With the abyss inhibitors in
It's not the
place,
stink anymore.
I should be able to access the chamber
the
with
pink
the moon
now.
arrow. Oh, Revier, with every step you take, you're drifting.
I love how
further
they
from what you
went
truly
and decided to
desire.
name this guy
But
the
you're
most
not the
difficult
root of the
name
problem.
possible to say for
Ever
people
since
who
that
struggle with
outsider set
R's.
foot in Conria,
You know, with
the
like that
Ginster
speech
king has
impediment
sunken
with like
deeper into madness.
R words and whatnot.
If only I could
Like
get my hands on
there's
that
like too many
outsider.
R's in that name. You know. There's too many R's. I can't do it. I just can't.
Every single time I try to die.
Reflection is back to normal.
The moon's
Melinda's
reflection.
voice
Yes.
mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow.
It must be.
Then there's no time
So we
to
gotta
rush.
dive into the pink. We gotta dive in that pink hole right there. I gotta tell you, that's gonna be the strangest thing I do today. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Okay, so we gotta dive into a pink hole, which is lewd. Oh shit, it just, never mind. I don't even get to dive, I just get sucked right. I get sucked right into the hole.
Sucked right on in, baby.
These things are so creepy. Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow.
Yeah, no, all I need is, you know, Navia. Navia's gonna just go in there and she's gonna do it because she's a boss.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
She's too good. Oh, she only needs like one. Figured out how to make my DDB products and portraits look prettier. What do you mean DBD products? Oh, Dead by Daylight. There you go.
It took me a minute.
Iridescent moon's
Took me a minute.
Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can
How
reach it.
did you figure that out, Michaela? I'm guessing that was also you. Yeah, that was you that was texting me. How did you do it? I don't understand, but you know, I can see that it looks better.
You know? I'm just not really sure how you do it.
Also, look at YouTube's terms of service, you know, update. And be aware, you got to tell your dude, you know, that things have gone to be different and are weird now, so you might also have to deal with like a weird thing. Oh, you modded it. Bastard.
Strike a pose.
But you might want to double check with your dude because Dead by Daylight might start getting like, if you post to YouTube or stream on YouTube, they've updated their terms of service for graphic violence, and now if it's got too much realistic violence and gore, or you commit crimes in a very, very audacious and lewd way against civilians or whatnot, you can get the video taken down / demonetized. So Grand Theft Auto might not be a game that's going to be played anymore on YouTube. There's a chance that you might also lose, you know, FPS games like Battlefield and Counter-Strike and Call of Duty. Well, I didn't think he did. I could have sworn he did Twitch, but I gotta let you know and I gotta let everybody else know because, like, it is something that they decided to do. So, like, now Mortal Kombat's probably gonna be banned on YouTube. Not really banned per se, but like more like heavily frowned upon to the point where it's gonna be just like 18+ videos only now for that kind of content. Grand Theft Auto might get banned, especially in the new game, because it's gonna be super realistic looking, and you can, you know, shoot people like just civilians and whatnot, which is gonna be again against terms of service now. As well as this game might actually get me in trouble because of the loot box system, the gambling. They now have like loot boxes and gambling stuff like that also gonna be banned as well. So like just playing this game right here and like trying to like get certain characters could also get me demonetized and in trouble now. Just so you know. YouTube's, and that's gonna be going in on the 17th of November, unless people complain enough. They didn't announce it. It was literally an update to the terms of service that they did not announce at all. I forgot what number it was, but it's kind of crazy because it's gonna like get rid of like a good massive chunk of, you know, YouTube's money revenue and content creation for video games. Which again, I wouldn't be able to play this game, which would really, really fucking suck.
Spring forth! How dare you! Time to shine!
Hit this, hit this, hit this.
Proper send-off! From the steep, torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Hyper bloom the shit out of everything. I can't see a fucking goddamn thing now. Everyone is dead. Everybody is dead.
Everybody's dead.
I don't watch him on YouTube to begin with, but he is really trying to push people over to that side, to YouTube, away from like Twitch. Because I know Twitch is like having a fucking goddamn meltdown right now, but YouTube's doing no better at the moment. Like YouTube's having a lot of freaking censorship problems and stuff right now. But yeah, you if anything, warn him about that, like, because he might not even play those kind of games, but like, at least, no, away from TikTok. But yeah, I don't know what kind of games he plays, but like, it's really worth mentioning or letting them know that, you know, a very quiet terms of service update is going to be dropping on the 17th. That's going to basically ruin YouTube.
Like an undying flame. If we can purify the abyssal
Like, I'm probably not also explaining it well enough, but like, the doom and gloom of it is like games like Grand Theft Auto, Mortal Kombat, some FPS games are going to basically be gone at that point because it's gonna be too violent, and you can harm NPCs in the game, which is gonna be illegal, and it's gonna be too graphic in the deaths. And then CS:GO loot box openings, possibly opening Pokemon cards, is going to be bannable. Games like this that are, you know, you can like get certain characters on, gone. Opening up skin or like getting like loot boxes for like Call of Duty would also be against terms of service now. So anything with like microtransaction at all in game is going to be rated 18 plus / ban or like non-monetizables on YouTube. Possibly opening cards, possibly doing anything in person like gambling as well is again going to be bad. So it's fucking crazy. Exactly, Overwatch too. Overwatch has like a loot box system, and that is now part of the anti-gambling thing that they're trying to enforce on YouTube come the 17th of November. A lot of things are going to be fucked up, and I don't have a community strong enough or big enough by far to even push it. So like, your guy I think has a lot more followers, so if he knows, he can like look it up and share it. And just get this thing shared out, because everyone needs to be able to see this so people can complain about it and hopefully make them, you know, not put it in, because like I don't freaking do loot boxes or gambling myself really often anyways, but like I'm playing a game that has it. That could, you know, get me more in trouble or more 18 plus videos. I like playing Battlefield, like an FPS shooter. It's graphic, it's a graphic shooting game. Obviously, that's gonna be possibly now gonna be 18 plus only. I want to play Grand Theft Auto when it comes out next year, and that's most likely gonna be a bannable game. That gets you banned for playing it on YouTube because of the rule. If I wanted to play Mortal Kombat, which I suck at, so I don't, that could be a bannable game to play now. It's kind of bullshit. They have YouTube Kids, but, you know, they're trying to make YouTube Kids now, so get ready.
Waning
There's no place you can really go except for maybe like Kick or some of the off-brand, you know, streaming sites, because Twitch is gonna basically start dying very soon because of their failure to like actually, you know, moderate their website. YouTube is gonna fail because it's over moderating its website. And then you have like what, Kick is the only other one that I can think of off the top of my head that is just like a complete lawless zone that might get shut down for being too lawless or have no rules basically. I don't know. Content creation is looking like it's gonna be a dying thing soon with how everything is going, and it kind of sucks. That too. Like I said, censorship is abound right now, and it's getting fucking crazy. Well, that's very nice. Talk about censorship and then the freaking exit's blocked.
This is where you fall. Witness my
Daddy! Dad's here. Dad's here.
What are you waiting for?
I like how they make it like a really like, oh yeah, it's gonna be very scary. You better hurry up and get through the door. But yeah, make sure he looks that up for YouTube. Just like I said, just in case. It's something everybody should be aware of right now. If I could find the video that I saw it on, I'd send it, but I'd have to find it.
We made it! Was that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder
It's a little bit angry.
No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
But surely... Oh... We're so sorry, Arlecchino.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal.
Yes, you did your part.
Here is the power that will probably actually save her.
I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care.
Oh yes, Daddy, even more powerful now.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina,
Give me your hand.
In marriage.
Daddy and Mommy. No. Wrong Daddy and Mommy. Oh, shit.
She's making the
Feeling
flowers
stronger.
grow.
Here, let me see if I can find it real quick.
Hey, Columbina, are you okay?
Just because I need to. Just so I can at least send that video to you, and then you
Our
can...
powers are
Because then you can actually find out which one it is.
by the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned.
There
at
we
least
go.
to the level it was at as third harbinger.
Share. Because the video I saw it on is already 34,000
There's
views,
no
but
way I
it
can hope
needs to
kill
be...
a Rayrear like this.
It needs to be shared around.
One more ray of moonlight, if you would.
But yeah, there you go. That's the video on Discord right there. It should explain to you what one it is. But like it might not seem as scary, but if you read between the lines, like add like a little bit of context to it, it leaves it very open to being a very, very broad stroke of censorship when it comes to games and possible in real life things. Like I said, for just a moment, where is it? Where are the buttons? Where are the buttons? Where are the buttons? That's full cam. Oh, it's not actually switching over right now. What? Oh, I can't get it to work. That's not working. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I can't get that to work right now. So that's lovely. But like, it's so broad. If you can see it in the top corner, opening this pack of Pokemon Destined Rivals, which I actually found at my local store, if I open this on stream, this could be considered a bannable offense or an 18 plus stream at this point in time, or an 18 plus video. If I just open a pack of fucking cards, possibly. That is how open and broad their wording basically is, and the fear of this new rule. Like, opening up cards on YouTube could be 18 plus, could be a bannable offense, possibly. Which is crazy. Crazy. And like I said, any kind of overtly graphic video game could be bannable. Not just 18 plus, but also possibly bannable. It's just ridiculous.
It's okay.
Like, I don't want to sound the alarm, but this stuff needs to be, like, put out there. Because they quietly are doing this. They are quietly updating the terms of service and rules.
How about now? Fighting fit?
Fit fighting.
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The ray here of
Well, it's good. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the frost moon.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have, but whatever you're after, don't let the abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rerier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina.
And Noon.
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina, they're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rerier, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me.
You're the best.
Will be for sure return to favor.
It speaks to your good character. Anyway.
Well, because I'll always
let's
work
get
with
going.
Daddy.
There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
To be fair, the whole joke is like, she is Faja. Faja. She is the Faja.
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength, and that's all that matters.
Alright, we got to check some things, and I gotta go downstairs and do some laundry for a minute, because it's already been about an hour, so I gotta double check my laundry, so let me do this stuff real quick, and then I'm gonna go do that.
I gotta get all that done.
Which gets that, gives me this, which gives me a free
pull.
which is gonna be awesome, and then I got this up here, which is gonna be daily commissions. Don't got that. Now I can go right up here and get like at least one pull in on the weapon banner. Oh, did I get it? Do I get it? Damn it! Fuck! I have 9 days. I don't have the freaking pull game to make. Motherfucker. I would figure. I just want the Splendor. Son of a bitch. That sucks. That's not even fair. I have another week or so to be able to freaking try to pull the Splendor, because I want the Splendor. Fuck. I have 9 days to try to get Tranquil of Water. I haven't gotten Nefer. I have the Reliquary of Truth. Mother yuckin'. Dang it. That just figures. That just figures. You know?
Fuck!
That's not fair. It's not fair. I didn't want... I got the wrong one, dang it. Got the wrong one.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
It's not at all what I wanted.
Alright, well, I'll be right back. Like I said, I have to go deal with some laundry real quick. After being completely disappointed by getting the Reliquary of Truth instead of the Stone of Splendidness. So I'll be right back. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ah. I am back.
I do love Spina di Rosula's
Oh, I didn't
logo.
close my door.
It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
To be fair, if I would leave my door open, I already know Theodorable would run straight inside and attack. Blep. Blep. Oh, we gotta go somewhere. Oh yeah, we have to go back there. I should probably get to that domain. If I open up this domain, it would make it a little bit easier for me. I'm resting and watching NFL games. How is everybody doing though? Like how are the games going so far today? Like I didn't decide to watch today. I was like spend like a couple hours with my nephew and then just like try to get a little bit of a stream done today. Because like I'm behind a little bit. But with the Dolphins not playing today and them losing Thursday night, I was just kind of like, not really Not really wanting to watch any kind of football today because I'm still very disappointed, even though they did get rid of Greer.
Do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly. Oh, hey look! They made it back as well! Flintz! Llama! How did it all go?
We had sex.
All is well, thank you.
I ran into Miss Anefa and Miss Ino on the way back. Their work is still in progress, so I suspect they won't be back for a while.
Awesome. Those two are still
rather
working.
Cheerful today, Mr. Flintz.
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away with more than I bargained for.
That's good.
Fighting alone can get quite tedious.
Good games. New England looking good. Love interim GM. There's big trades coming. I don't know if I'm excited for trades though.
What are you doing here?
Albedo, wait, what?
That would be a natural assumption to make.
Fuck, Albedo is
These
here.
two courageously lent me a hand while I
Well,
was fighting the wild
I'm kind
hunt.
of interested
When
in
they
finding
told
out
me they were
what
Sir Varka's
he's going to
colleagues, it all
do.
made sense. And given how people of
But
outstanding talent tend to
like
cross
I'm
paths,
still concerned
it's
because like
no
I
wonder
don't
you're
there's
already
certain players I
acquainted.
don't want to get rid of. Like I don't want to get rid of Jalen Waddle. I don't want to get rid of, HN either. Like that would suck. Like I like those two players, and obviously if we got rid of Waddle, then Pip wouldn't be dancing anymore during getting a touchdown. And then the Dolphins wouldn't have an actual number one wide receiver. I would rather not get rid of Waddle, if anything. Like, we need Waddle. Like, I can understand maybe getting rid of Chubb and, Phillips. But offensively, the Dolphins definitely need Waddle to be on the team long term. He is definitely a number one wide receiver for us, unless like we get something in the draft, like someone in the draft, or we're able to get a different player at some point. I just don't. There's just certain players I don't want to get rid of.
So, who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
A gentleman of few words, I see. And a rather stern countenance.
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
This is Doran, and I'm very concerned.
Wait a sec.
That's right. It's me. I'm glad to see you.
Right, Chubb, Phillips, heard Brooks' name come up. Waddle is not going anywhere. Sorry, HN is one of them. Like I said, let me bring this forward because my nephew is messing with my arm for my phone. Right, I can understand Jalen Wright. Well, actually, not really Jalen Wright because Jalen Wright's young. But Chubb and Phillips, I can understand, trading them. I can understand that. They're high-end talent that would get us good picks in the draft or like a decent like trade for maybe like a corner or something like that. Just like a building block player or something. Jordan Brooks, I can also, again, understand. He's having a phenomenal time in the defense right now. He's playing really well. and he could go to a team like a playoff caliber team right now and actually get on there and actually be a good player for them. Achan again also would kind of make sense. I would hate Achan leaving because I like him so much because he can do it all basically. But at that point, if you're getting rid of both Wright and Achan, all you have is Ollie Gordon at running back. That's not healthy. And if they got rid of Waddle, you already lost Hill for the year. Now you get rid of Waddle. Your top 2 wide receivers are gone. That at that point's really tanking. I would at that point rather the Dolphins 100% just go all in on putting Ewers in at quarterback, trying to see if anybody would take Tua and some of his contract as well at that point. Just get Tua to a different team. We don't need him. He's kind of been a frustration anyways. Get Tua away and go young at that point. If we're getting rid of everybody, get rid of Tua as well. That is a very, very bad Greer contract that I am still pissed off about. Try to get somebody to take some of, like, at least half the hit of the contract or something. At least half. But I don't think any of those names, even if you got rid of Wright, Chubb, Phillips, Brooks, Waddle, HN, and Tua, I don't even think we would be able to make up the amount of picks we got for that Tunsil trade years ago that Chris Greer fucked. I'm just saying.
By the way, he says it.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Oh man, he's not that many anymore. Oh boy.
Into human society appears to be reflecting on whether one's name really reflects who they are.
He's like, yeah, I am now a man. I'm not mini anymore. I am definitely a big man down there. I'm not mini. 3 inches isn't small. 3 inches is average. That's what he's thinking right there. Let me finish texting that off and then get back to Gabig.
Wow, you look so different.
I'm just expecting the trade deadline Tuesday to be absolutely wild, to be fair. As much as I don't want it to be super crazy, I'm pretty sure Champ Kelly's going to have like a fun time with phone calls, especially because of all the news that I've been hearing and reading that the phone calls have gone up. Because, like, with Chris Greer, they kind of, like, were at a certain level, and then, like, he just was like, no, so they just kind of leveled off. But, like, I've heard that, like, the phone calls for players have just, like, skyrocketed up because now everybody knows the Dolphins are in, you know, next season mode already, and they're trying to get any talent that they can, especially with a new GM in there, trying to get any kind of pull and picks. It might be a fucking peak, like losing so much talent that we weren't expecting to be losing.
You're such a smooth talker now.
So depending on how it goes, to be fair, I probably will hold off streaming any more Dolphins games. Like, you and Dirt can keep going. I don't think I'm gonna want to. I would probably rather just play some video games and then hope for next year and then try to just focus completely on the sports channel and just like maybe try to work on that stuff next year. I don't want to try to waste my time on the sports channel and try to like do Dolphins content when I know the Dolphins going to be so miserable that I'm going to just be, you know, sad and upset for every single game and every stream and every video I make for it. I don't want that, so I'm probably going to like stop this year. It would be the first year where I really stopped that last, 5 years of like streaming Dolphins games. Like no, I don't want to do it anymore.
Personally, when people call
To
her
be
little
fair.
Paimon, it's just because she's
To
so
be fair.
adorable that they can't help themselves. If that's not a sign of endearment, what is?
You're absolutely right, Miss Lauma. My brother still has a long road ahead of him when it comes to understanding human relationships.
Anyway, speaking of long journeys, didn't Kutar... Sorry.
Fuck,
Karina
yeah, that's,
leave
yeah,
with you?
yeah.
How come she isn't back yet?
Well, Waller's not going to go anywhere because he's probably going to retire again. Fitzpatrick would make no sense to, like, come in for a couple weeks and be out again. Unless somebody really wants Minka Fitzpatrick, then, you know, that they probably could, you know, take him and probably offload that contract. Tua, on the other hand, I doubt he's going to go anywhere either, but they need to do something. He is not the quarterback for the future at this point.
Judging from your expressions, I'm guessing it all went
They
well.
need to go a different way, and you can't be paying like a $50 million quarterback to sit on the bench.
This is a job for an alchemist.
So like,
I'll whip some
I would
momentarily.
probably try trading
Thank you for your
him.
hospitality,
I know a
ladies and gentlemen,
perfect
but
team
I
that
was
needs a
merely
quarterback
escorting my
right
friends
now.
back. I'll be
I
meeting
really
some Zoe
do.
shortly, as we still have some
There are
things to
several
discuss.
teams that need actual
It's been
starting
a pleasure,
quarterbacks right now.
everyone.
Tua
But
could
this
be a
is where I'll
Brown
say
very
goodbye.
soon. You never know, man.
Appreciate your help.
Send him over there, you know, and like have them send over like Shador Sanders or somebody. I don't know, where Shador will have a much better chance of, you know, getting an opportunity, or maybe Dylan Gabriel to give like him a better opportunity at having any chance of being evaluated as a starting quarterback in the NFL. You know, I don't know. At that point, all you have is like Wilson being the backup, and then you have Quinn Ewers as the quarterback. I'm just saying, I would rather that happen,
Oh, come on.
as well as being able to get off dump majority of Tua's contract, because it's just
Highly keen.
it's insane. Chris Greer fucked the Dolphins.
It's probably a good thing one of us left. Otherwise, we might not fit all these people in.
Are you saying we're about to run out of chairs?
What?
As a matter of fact, I am. Come on in and see for yourself.
We're over fully booked in there, aren't we, Vodka? Yes. Elegy of the Faded Moonlight. Yes, we're going to go in there, and it's going to be very full of shit, and we're not going to be able to sit down, are we? You know, not at all. I'm not going to be very excited. How many people actually showed up? Dainsliff! Yeah! Dainsliff's there, little Doran, Albedo.
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus the other colleagues I brought in. Though, it looks like we have another new
Dainsliff!
Someone else managed to rope it.
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
Yep. We need Dainsliff, though. All I'm hearing is owner don't want to rebuild, but if you're cleaning house, what do you call it? Players are going to leave regardless because the team can use... Yeah, well, they're going to be rebuilding, I think. 100%. He might be saying he doesn't want to rebuild, but let's be fair. At this point, a lot of these players, you could get some decent value out of, like, round 3, like day 3 picks, and maybe if you're lucky, maybe getting a second or third round pick for like a certain player, like Jalen Waddle. I'm pretty sure we can maybe get a second round pick for because of the talent. If he goes to a wide receiver needy team, Jalen Waddle, I'm pretty sure could get a, you know, if we wanted to trade him, a good second round pick. Achan maybe a third. Jalen Phillips, I hear, might actually be closer to a first-round pick for some teams who are needy for, you know, outside linebacker. I'm just saying. I've heard some of that. But, like, if you're Stephen Ross at that point, and you're already thinking about, like, changing things around, you might as well just, like, get more picks. Especially after, like I said, the whole Tunsil bull crap.
Colleague of Tibet's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of...
Friends!
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
Yeah, sorry, Dane. This is what happens with Paimon. Paimon does this all the time. She is very, very good at, you know, talking about people.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy, would that earn me a seat at the table?
would that?
As the saying goes, the enemy of
My enemy is my friend.
Mr. Dainsleif, there's a seat with your name on it. Though, I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey, Albedo, think you can rustle up a couple more chairs?
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's first order is
To rustle up a couple more chairs. No.
Is he being sarcastic?
A little bit.
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
Oh, yeah, right, he is. Some fucking way. Doran here, the purple-haired guy with the horns on his head, he is Doran. He used to be a giant dragon, then he died, came back to life as a miniature dragon in a storybook world that we brought from the storybook world to the main world. Is a little baby dragon, and then now he all growed up to a human, but he was created by the same witch who made Albedo. Albedo is a synthetic human, technically, or a doll or whatever, that gained sentience or some shit like that. So technically, they were both created by the same lady, so technically they are brothers, technically. But if I remember correctly, they're also the same lady who gave birth to, Klee. So Klee is their sister, I would assume, if I remember the logic right. This fucking storyline and logic in the world building is insane. I'm just saying.
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation.
But to be fair, when it comes to Klee, everybody's Klee's older brother, older sister. So yeah. Well, I will be doing Dolphins games, but NBA and hockey started. And baseball was over last night. Dodgers. Yeah, I heard the Dodgers won. But I can't remember which one was Shohei Ohtani on. Like, I could have sworn it, because like I kept hearing that Shohei Ohtani is like the next great Hall of Fame baseball player, you know. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Dodgers. But he's apparently a really great pitcher. He's a fantastic hitter. He's fast getting to the bases. And he's setting records every single game pretty much from what I've been hearing. Like, I don't follow baseball too much anymore. I played it for like 3 years as a kid. I played a lot of sports as a kid, I'm just saying. But yeah, I've heard that he's just like fucking insanely good right now. But I'm guessing that would mean like him and the Dodgers won, I guess. Is the old Babe Ruth. What do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean by old Babe Ruth? Because like every single time like I hear baseball news, it's just Ohtani having like 3 home runs in the game. Ohtani throwing like 100+ mile an hour pitch. Ohtani having like a no bat game. It's just like, fuck. Like, oh.
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry.
But yeah, I just keep hearing all these great things about Ohtani. So it would make sense that, you know, he's doing his thing right now.
Curious to see what's taking her so long?
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. And since gathering intel is her specialty, I'm guessing she'd prefer to keep her methods confidential. Under such circumstances, would it not be tactless for me to impose?
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
What can I say? You have an unrivaled ability to garner people's affection, Miss Moonchander. Besides, you have far more in common with her than I do.
Maybe.
Go find Nefer so you both can, you know,
Impressive. She barely fought back at all. I admire.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that you can be selective with your own.
God dang it, Flens.
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
That too, Albedo.
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway.
Wow.
Looks like we've got some time to kill before the meeting. Let's take a little breather, folks.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Like he does everything. Like he's a great pitcher. He's a gosh dang great hitter. He's great on base. Everything I hear about this guy is just like next Hall of Fame, like a full on Hall of Famer kind of like talent that he has. And then if him and the Dodgers did win the championship, how many more are they going to win with Otani? It kind of like it kind of makes me feel like when like everyone was talking about like Kobe or like early LeBron, like how many championships they're gonna win, and then it's just like for LeBron, it's just like when is he actually going to finish? You know? Because I could mention Jordan, but Jordan just he won regardless. Yeah, he won every time he went, so it doesn't even matter. Or you technically could be like Tom Brady. Makes it a lot of sense too. Like every single time he could make it. No, I know Babe Ruth is probably the greatest of all time. When it comes to baseball.
Quiet.
At least one of, like, if not, if anything, a top 5 all-time baseball player.
Have either of you ever had your
And the dude was a heavy smoker, heavy drinker, and a heavy man himself. Like, he was very unhealthy, but he was very fucking good.
I dabble occasionally.
Ruth was so fucking good, even though he was completely unhealthy. That was back when, you know, health was not a concern for playing sports as it is now. Like, oh my gosh.
Anyway, how about you, Durin? What sort of portrait would you prefer?
Oh, I'd be fine with anything. Whatever style feels best to you.
Very well. Then I'll play it by ear.
You can replicate any style I want?
I can try. If you show me a sample, I'll do my best to match it.
Thank you. In that case, I'll dig up some reference material for you.
I am also texting as well right now, so like I'm just having a small bit of a problem.
Something you'd like to say to me?
Dane!
If you think back to our previous interactions, you may recall that that's hard.
You do have a point there.
Sort out the combination, yeah.
Sure, let's do that.
Great! And in return, we can get Dainslift to be our very own personal bodyguard.
Dane, gonna be our bodyguard. What?
If that's
Come
what
on.
you had in mind, you should have said so sooner. I'd be
I'm just-
happy to help.
Oh, okay then.
I'm just hoping that Dainslift has his power back, because what I heard, like they were saying, like he lost his power after fighting Aether. I could have sworn.
That's just what friends do, right?
Like he went up against Aether and I think lost or something like that, and like lost some of his power or like was weakened or something. So like I'm kind of concerned because we haven't seen him since that point, and it was just him being by himself and possibly losing a fight. So I'm kind of concerned about that when it comes to him.
I don't doubt that. I've only ever met 2 Retniki, one being you, and the other being that young guy, Eatlua.
Eatlua is a good apple. I'll give him that. He's kind, honest, and regularly delivers supplies to my lighthouse. A true Ratnik to the core. In that sense, he puts me to shame.
So you're what? A fake Ratnik?
A fake
That's what it
Ratnik.
sounds like you're saying. But I get the feeling that's not... Come on, why the awkward silence?
Come on. Why the awkward silence?
Sorry. I'm not even gonna bother trying to hide it. You've known all along, haven't you, my friend? Now,
Let's just keep this between ourselves.
that goes without saying. Gotta be careful what you share.
Anyone else in the know? Let me guess.
That what? That he's a fae? That he's a fairy?
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's own good, you know.
Fae or fairy? I'm not meaning like he's like, you know, anything other than, you know, just being like a mythical creature who has taken up human form, kind of a thing. Like, because we have a lot of those. Like I said, Doran is a dragon that now is in human form. Lauma's a deer lady, kind of a thing, you know. We have a couple other characters who've taken up human-esque forms.
When we went for drink,
of course.
And then you have like Flynn's, who's like a fairy realm guy. He makes $100,000 per at bat. So every time he basically gets up there to swing the bat, he makes $100,000 per bat, and he probably is at bat like what, 3 to 6 times a game, maybe, and that's just that bat. That's not him actually being pitcher as either, right? Because I bet he makes more money playing the pitcher position as well. All the incentives of being a pitcher, and I probably wouldn't doubt that at bat that 108,000 per bat also does not include incentives for like home runs or on base percentages and et cetera, all the stats that you can have. I wouldn't doubt that would also go up per like extra thing per batting attempt / per game. And then again at being pitcher, I wouldn't doubt that also has its own separate, you know, money percentage as well, right? Because I think he is one of the highest, if I remember correctly, he's currently one of the highest paid baseball players in the MLB right now.
Miss Nefer, you made it after all. But what about you?
I'm here to give you
I might be misremembering, but I think I remember something about him redoing his contract and getting like one of the biggest contracts for an MLB player. Am I wrong on that, or what? Or am I remembering that right?
Did you say?
I didn't say anything. Right, Flints?
Must have been a frog.
Must have been a frog.
Around here
Oh, it is a frog. There is a frog.
They're putting on a concert in the background.
4 to 5 at bat. That's not even my yearly. No. If I were to take in if I were just to account for how much my business makes in total before taxes and anything like that, before any bills, before any taxes, maybe close to 1 bat attempt. Maybe, but that's like pure, not including taxes, like doing any of the taxes. That's not including bills. That's not including anything. Like, my business might make just around that per year, like a single bat for him per year. And that's total gross before taking everything out, like all the rent, the electricity, the state, local, and national taxes, taxes, or the goods, or my goods and service taxes for like all the things I need to do my work, etc. Like payment for my employees, you know, fuck.
Anyway, before we begin, first up, we have Miss Lauma. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background, assisted by... Over here, we have Mr. Flintz, a ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Nysa Favonius investigation team. By his side is a new face for us all, myself included, Mr. Durin, who has come to lend his aid.
He's got the powers of a dragon.
Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatui Harbinger, Miss Columbina. Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll slow down.
Yeah.
And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide.
Wow, Vorka, you're giving her all the flattering things. She's gonna be flying high all night.
That's a lot of people.
Miss Nefer, it looks like you might have another job coming your way. So,
congratulations on your booming business.
I guess.
You think I haven't got enough on my hands as...
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for you.
And you are?
Who I am doesn't matter right now. What does matter is that I'd like you to gather more intelligence about the Recher of Solnari.
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions.
Oh,
but
boy.
in your case, I'll have to decline.
It's my eyes, isn't it?
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity?
I have a
In any
fucked up
case, the fact
face.
that you're even still alive raises an awful lot of questions.
My name is Dainsliff. And yes, I am from Conria. As I'm sure you're aware, the Raker of Solnari.
Yeah, because like we find out in the backstory that yeah he knew.
An acquaintance of mine.
God damn it! I was about to make a joke about like it being a completely different, super hard name, and then just as soon as I tried to fucking go for it, I can't say her name either. Because like it just like R's, too many R's. They it gets me all confused and kerfuffled. Like I will literally spend 5 minutes here just like stuttering on R's. I can't.
Really? Then you must have been.
It was gonna be a bad joke because I was just gonna be like, I'm gonna prevent myself from stuttering on this guy's name and give him a different name, but then give him a completely different name. That is another name I stutter and mess up with all the time.
Fuck. But none of that matters anymore.
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends.
I'll tell you everything I know. I have never spoken openly of this before. The visionary, Vedafinir, who wished to foretell the future. The wise, Haroptatir, who sought limit gold. Rhindaughter, who desired to create life. The foul, Sertologi, who pursued supreme strength. And last, but not least, Raker of Solnari, Rerir, Ravager of the Moon. Of the five, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me. He never harbored grand ambitions. So what changed in the space of a single night?
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you?
It was his wife.
And you have no idea.
It has to be his wife. It has to 100% be about his wife.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice?
Strangely, now that it comes to it, I hardly know where to begin. The fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, the visionary, Vedafinir, was summoned to the palace by the Vinster King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeons.
Really?
When I came to hear of this, my fury knew no bounds. I gathered together every ally I thought I had. And together, centuries on, the memories of that night still haunt me.
Okay, so I didn't know any of that.
Nightmare.
That's why you play.
We broke through the palace gates, just like we had planned, each striking towards our separate targets. But then, I was betrayed. Even Vedafinir, the very person I had come to rescue, abandoned me and partook of the Abyss's power.
So, it's personal after all. Then tell me, Mr. Dainsliff.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this. Rerir was not uncovering the truth.
Okay, so this is definitely a bigger plot line.
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby.
Who knew having Conry and friend would come in this handy?
Can I borrow your halo? It could be useful in the lighthouse.
Hey, enough with the wisecracks. Besides, isn't that lamp of yours bright enough already?
But you're brighter, Paimon. You glow and you sparkle.
If that was a little over the top for your liking.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought.
Before that, there's a few things I'd like to share.
Yeah, Lumine, talk. Damn it.
Now that we've united the hearts of
It was just a quick moment. I always like when Lumine talks.
should be greatly enhanced.
Her voice actress is awesome.
Seems like that
And the voice is adorable, but also very strong and reassuring, and very calming and comforting. I like the voice actress for Lumine.
Honest with you all.
But she never gets to talk that much. But she needs more work. More work. I'm hoping in the next, the next full Archon Quest, because this is technically an interlude chapter. Hopefully the next full Archon Quest, we're gonna get like her to be able to talk the entire time, or get more work for her.
So far, even so, I will do everything in my power to help you drive out the Ray here of Solnari.
Kutar.
Seems like a lot more energetic and positive than she did when we first met.
Defeating the Ray here of Solnari will be no easy task. While my strength slowly recovers, we'll...
Naturally.
We've considered several viable plans now, but our choice hinges on the answers to a few key questions. Is it even possible to kill Rerir? What experiences shaped the person or monster he became? Given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to try and...
Understood.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you again, Miss Nefer.
So you're placing all your hopes on me, huh?
Yeah, well, we all are placing everything we want on you right now.
For agreeing to help. You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonjan.
Again, if I could, I would get
Timid like
Nefer,
Yehuda
but
moment.
I just
Simply-
can't. I just can't. There's no amount of money that I can have that would let me get her right now. Like, I just don't have the cash for it.
I almost don't want to leave this room.
I do now have her signature weapon, so at least I should maybe probably try, but like, I just already got my C2 Fiorina, so like, I don't think I'm gonna have the ability to go after Fiorina's weapon as well as, you know, trying to get after Nefer.
What if I
My Halloween was basically, Friday night was basically staying in, chilling, eating pizza, and watching Rocky Horror Picture Show, and 4K! And then last night, I went to a trunk or treat up in Ocala at the Paddock Mall, and it was pretty busy. I lost out on a trophy, which was kind of bullshit, and spent 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. just handing out candy to kids at a trunk or treat. So I kind of had more of a busy Halloween day working, and then came home, chilled out, watched a movie, and then did Halloween trunk or treat Saturday night.
But the fact is, I'll...
It was kind of fun, you know? It's always nice to go out and do like a trunk or treat like that, because like you get to meet people, you get to like make kids happy. It's a lot better because like around my neighborhood, they don't really go out and trick or treat too much because it's such a big neighborhood kind of a thing. It's like houses are not like close together, they're like spread apart. It's more like out in a at like a rural kind of area, if you know what I mean. So like houses are like a good couple lots away from each other, so like you might get on a single stretch of road maybe like 4 or 5 houses, like down a good like 3 or 4 blocks of, you know, area. So it's a more of a thing where in this area people go to like the community center, or they go to like a trunk or treat or other events like that, and then go do the candy collecting there. And so far, this is like the second year I went to like this specific trunk or treat car show thing, and all I'm doing is just like getting a bunch of freaking candy, putting it out, and making kids' days by letting them have candy, along with all these other people who are coming to the trunk or treats with their muscle cars, their classics, their other, you know, imports and whatnot. It's always fun. Am I going to get away from, you know, the storyline? Because I kind of have to go. I have to go, unfortunately. I want to continue playing. Oh, first and foremost, Asheru! How you doing, Asheru? Oh, you're good kitty. Oh, you're good kitty. Oh, you're good kitty. The funny thing is, if I had Lauma, Asheru actually speaks and is trying his best to actually help everybody who's coming in here, which is adorable. Oh, actually, this is kind of cool. I can actually do this. They actually found an authentic Fontanian chef in Nodcry, thanks to a ton overjoyed with stuff. Lady Nefer, are you sure you won't consider a loan? How about your clients? Or at least, the rest of the writing has been furiously erased. Get out. Want that. But before I continue with this, I'm gonna go. I have things I gotta do because unfortunately family is gonna be coming back very soon, and then I have to spend the rest of the night with my mom, my dad, my sister, her her husband, their 2 kids, my cousin's good friend, and we're all gonna be having a dinner together, which is gonna be kind of weird. It's kind of like a post-Halloween, father's birthday, early Thanksgiving kind of, you know, dinner thing, I guess, but I don't know. So I'm gonna go. I'm just happy I got past that one part of, you know, this freaking Archon Quest that takes for fucking ever to get past. So with that, thank you for watching. If you like, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. Want to see more, subscribe. All that nonsense. I should be back to my normal, regular scheduled streams. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I might sprinkle in a stream Tuesday and Thursday here and there this week. And then Saturday and Sunday, usual stream times and whatnot. So, yeah. So again, with that, thank you. And I'll see ya next time, maybe, if I can find my keys again, you know. Alright, George, get to work on your stuff, and I hope you have a good day and a fun time chilling out, my dude. See ya on the next video or next stream.